You don't really listen to music, do you? And you playing it all in the background doesn't really count because most of us are preoccupied doing something or the other when the music is on in the background. Let's say doing house chores or maybe cleaning, reading, or doom scrolling for that matter. Most of us have 5 songs that we keep playing on loop for weeks and months and can't remember the last time there was a new track that completely moved us. And I think that's where the problem is. And as much as it makes me sad to say this out loud, but young people, they are low-key quitting music. And that's what I'm serving as food for thought in today's POV with Pallavi, where I bring in these culturally diverse topics that affects you and me and the society at large. This is your host Pallavi on 94.3 Radio 1. Let's get started. Well, that's a fact. Young people are low-key quitting music and feeling disconnected day by day, but that doesn't mean music has completely disappeared. Maybe it just stopped meaning something. Back in the day, we used to plug into our comfort songs that used to give us chills and goosebumps, but these days we only play it when we are barely present in the moment, right? And to be honest, the emotional disengagement with music is becoming more common than we admit. What used to be a personal ritual back in the day is now being replaced with ambient soundscape. Let's say my favorite artist is releasing his new album today. I, as a fan, am going crazy because I'm looking forward to my album listening session in the evening. But things like this doesn't happen anymore, and especially for young people, also known as the busier generation, who tends to use music as fillers in the background. Well, now let me bring in some facts that can back what I'm talking about. Number 1, according to Deezer, which is a music discovery platform, most of us stop discovering new music by 24, which is crazy. And by 30, our music curiosity drops sharply. And even Spotify says the same. Spotify notices that roughly 70% of streams come from most of the repetitive playlists. And if you look at Gen Z, the engagement ratio is higher towards the nostalgia bracket compared to the exploration bracket. And when it comes to Reddit, oh my god, people there are just expressing and mourning about feeling disconnected with songs that used to hit so much back in the day. Well, in my opinion, music has always been this sacred place where you can completely immerse yourself and confide about your emotions. Sure, times are changing, data confirms the same, but do we really want to add on to it? I think music has always been this safe space where we always went and told the truth. Like things about our heartbreaks, about hopes and rage, all literally wrapped in reverb. And I don't really think people are quitting music. Maybe we are just craving something more meaningful and deeper and not something that we can just constantly play in autoplay.
So a song that gives me goosebumps every time I listen to is Airplanes by Hayley Williams, because it is about darker times but looking at those darker times positively. So I don't know. It's a very good song. It's a sad song, so it always gives me goosebumps.
So the one song that has recently given me a lot of goosebumps is Kendrick Lamar's Man at the Garden. This song basically is Kendrick Lamar constantly repeating the lyrics, I deserve it all, in all of life's embarkments. And it kind of sets a good dynamic, and you manifest that, which allows you to like just grow as a person, and you do deserve it all. So yeah, I'm hoping that I reach that milestone someday.
One song that I absolutely love is Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. And the reason why I love this song is because I also discovered this song on Radio 1. And the lyrics are very, very simple but yet very heart-touching. And I also listen to this song when I miss my grandmom who is no more there. So yes, this song is very, very special to my heart.
But the hard reality is that some of us are quitting music, again, not with a bang, but with a shrug, doing it all subconsciously. But here's the twist. Even when we quit, I don't really think we quit. Because we can't just stop ourselves from humming or, singing our favorite hooks and songs in the shower or maybe on the steering wheels. And that says a lot about who we are. Because music is so deeply rooted within us that I don't think a fluke of disengagement can break that off from us. So tell me one song that still gives you jitters and goosebumps when you listen to it, even on your worst day. You can type that down on our comment section below because we are open for a conversation here on 94.3 Radio 1. Well, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also hit the bell icon. And with that, this was my time on today's POV with Pallavi. I'm going to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
One world, your station.